You're building a Blazor WebAssembly app, and you want secure login with Microsoft accounts, maybe even single sign-on across multiple apps. You've heard of IdentityServer, Entra ID, and tokens. But how does it all actually work? And what does SSO really mean? In this video, I'll walk you through a real-world login flow, from Microsoft Entra ID to IdentityServer to your Blazor app and Backend API, plus how single sign-on fits in. All right, let's set the scene. Imagine you've got a Blazor WebAssembly app in the front end, an API and a database in the back end, and users logging in using Microsoft Entra ID. But instead of the Blazor app handling login directly, you delegate that to IdentityServer. It's your gatekeeper. Here's what happens when your user clicks Login. First, Blazor redirects to IdentityServer using OpenID Connect. IdentityServer then sends the user to Microsoft Entra ID. The user lands on the familiar Microsoft login page, signs in with their Microsoft account, and Entra ID sends an authorization code to IdentityServer. IdentityServer then exchanges that code for ID and access tokens. Now, let's break down these tokens. The ID token proves who the user is. It's what Blazor uses to display personalized info like, "Welcome, Sarah." The access token, on the other hand, proves what the user can access. This one's sent along with each call to your backend API, so the API knows exactly what the user is allowed to do. Think of it like this. The ID token is your ID badge, the access token is your security pass. Now that Blazor has both tokens, it sends the access token with every HTTP request to your API. The API validates the token, and if it checks out, it grabs the right data from your database. That's secure, identity-aware access right there. Here's where SSO, the single sign-on magic, comes in. Say your user logs in once with Entra ID. Now, whether they're using your Blazor portal, a React dashboard, or an internal admin tool, all hooked up to IdentityServer and Entra ID, they're instantly signed in everywhere. No extra login screens. That's SSO, one login, access everywhere. You might be wondering, why not log in directly from Blazor with Microsoft? Well, Blazor WebAssembly runs entirely in the browser. It can't securely store secrets. That's why IdentityServer handles the sensitive parts of the login flow. Let's recap. Blazor app to IdentityServer to Entra ID. IdentityServer issues ID and access tokens. Blazor calls your backend API, and you get SSO across all your apps using the same session. IdentityServer gives you full control. SSO, local or external login, token security, and it's perfect for front-end apps like Blazor. If this helped you understand IdentityServer, Entra ID, and SSO, give it a like. And subscribe for more real-world dev guides like this one.